Kasey Kahne with Crash Gladys and Kenny Sargent of Speed Freaks on Live 105.3 and Texas Motor Speedway. You've done all right here in the past. There are some races that you might want to forget. But with Budweiser on the side of your car, we've talked about this a number of times. This is the first year that you've stepped in the Budweiser fire suit. Now, as we wrap up the championship, as we wrap up the series with 2 more races to go from Texas, what's been the experience with Budweiser now? Because that is the end all be all in sponsorships.
It's been good as far as just the appearances have been a lot of fun. It's a different deal. We go there later at night, obviously, because we do things at bars and at just fun events, whether it's Q&A with the fans or serving Budweisers at a bar, that kind of thing. We've kind of done it all this year, so I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. The good thing about when you're working with Budweiser, everybody's always excited, and I think that's because they're drinking, but they're always excited. So it's fun. It's a good atmosphere.
So can you tell us a little bit about this thing you had going on with Brandon Bernstein in Vegas a couple days ago? I'm hearing you guys are becoming good friends. Yeah,
Brandon's a great guy. We've done a few things together this year with Bud, and then last week we did a deal in Vegas. But I got out there a day early to make sure that we could go out on Wednesday night. And there was a group of probably about 10 of us, 10 or 15, maybe more. Ended up with a few of the NHRA guys, and JR Todd and Antron. We had and Brandon.
I know what the night was like.
Yeah, there was a few. It was a good time. We had a blast, and it was a long night, but that was a good time. Then we had our Bud one night stand the next night, and then had to got here about 3 a.m. on Friday morning.
Kasey Kahne joins us. Crash Gladys, Kenny Sargent of Speed Freaks on Live 105.3, and I'm talking about Budweiser. Of course, you were hanging with the NHRA guys, and you've done your time here with Budweiser this year. Who parties more, drag racers or NASCAR guys?
I don't know. It's I would say there's.
Is that a loaded question?
That's a loaded question because there's, I like to have a couple beers, pretty often. But as far as partying hard, I don't do that a whole bunch, but Brandon's been with me probably as much as I've done it this year, so I don't know if I think we're about the same boat. He's getting ready to get married, so it's pretty cool. But we've had fun, and they definitely can party.
Were you a part of that big Hooters selection thing down in Florida a couple months ago?
No, I wasn't. I was supposed to be initially, and then something happened, and scheduling, not my schedule. I don't know what it was. It wasn't my scheduling, but something happened, and that ended up not being one of the Bud appearances.
Kahne, this is Hooters Hawaiian Tropic Girls on stage.
It wasn't my fault. It just happened that way.
How can you scrap all of your other appearances, dude, and you hop in your G5 and get down there to judge these Hooters chicks?
Yeah, I've heard it's fun. Dale Jr. told me how good of a time he had doing it, anyways. So, but yeah, that'll probably be on the list next year of something to do.